I've had a lot of fun here in the last day and a half, and we're definitely going to come back. It was a real interesting experience, to say the least. You guys have... Like, our hoodies whack.
But the truth echoes. I've been standing and whisper memories of my children's future. I've been let their future dwell on my past so that I might live a brighter now. Now is the essence of my domain, and it contains all that was and will be. And I am as I was and will be, because I am and always will be that nigga. I am that nigga. I am that nigga. I am that timeless nigga that swings on pendulums like vines through minds of booby-trapped minds that are enslaved by time. I am the life that supersedes lifetimes. I am. It was me with serpentine hair in a timeless stare that with a mortal glare to mortal fear in a stone time capsules. They still exist as a walking dead, as I do the original self-ahead symbol of life and matriarchy, seven-head Medusa. I am. It was me, the ecclesiastical one, that pointed out that there was nothing new under the sun, and through times of laughter and times of tears, so that no times are real times, because all times are fear. The wise seer Solomon. I am. It was me with tattered clothes that made you scatter as you shuffled past me on the street. Yes, you shuffled past me on the street as I stood there conversing with windblown spirits, and I fear it's your Lord, so you didn't stop and talk to me. I could have told you your futures, I explained your present, but instead I'm the homeless schizophrenic that's resent for being aimless, the in-tuned nameless. I am that nigga. I am that nigga. I am that nigga. I'm a Negro, yes Negro, Negro from necro, meaning death overcame it, so they named me after it. And I be spitting at that from behind and putting kick me signs on its back, because I am not the son of shaklack clack. I am before that. I am before. I am before. Before death is eternity, after death is eternity. There is no death, there's only eternity. And I be riding on the wings of eternity like shaklack clack. I exist like Spitfire, but you call the sun. Should I map out your future with sundials? But tic-tac technology can no tick-tock me. I exist somewhere in between tick and tock, dodging it like double dutch. Got me living double time. I was here before your time. Our heart is made of the quartz crystals you be making clocks out of. And I'll be resurrecting every third like tick 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 tick, clack clack. No, I won't work a 9 to 5 because I'm setting suns and orange moons, and my existence is this. Still, yet ever moving, and I'm moving beyond time because time binds me, can set me free, and I'll fly when the clock strikes me like clack clack. But my flight doesn't go undisturbed because time makes dreams defer, and all of my time fears are turning my days into daymares. I live daymares, you living nightmares, and once haunted my past. Clack clack, time is beating my ass, and I be having dreams of chocolate covered watermelons filled with fried chicken like pinatas, with little pickaninny sons and daughters standing up under them with big 6 aluminum foil, hitting them trash pieces of fallen fried chicken wings, and Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben are standing in the corners with rifles pointed at the heads of little children. Don't shoot the children, I shout. Don't shoot the children, but they say it's too late. They've already been infected by time and need more time, less preoccupation with time. But it's too late. They start shooting at the children and killing them 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6, but my spirit is growing 7 by 7, faster than the speed of light, because light only penetrates the darkness that's already there, and I'm already there. I'm here at the end of the road, it's the beginning of the road beyond time, but where my niggas at? How you guys doing tonight? Cool. This is my man Fabius Beck, aka Adlib. The name of the song is African Student Movement. Freedom, ignorance, jealousy, belligerence, anger, self-control, tolerance, to and fro, wisdom, ecstasy, addiction, dependency, discipline, counteract, pray for peace, then attack, dominance, contradict, upper class, derelict, downgrade, downsize, upstate, uprise. Now tell me where my niggas at. Yo, tell me where my niggas at. Now tell me where my niggas at. I tell you where. Downtown, on the block, at the club, steaming hot, dancing, talking shit, telling lies like a pimp. Meanwhile, underpaid, read like 2nd grade. Uncle Sam sign you up, benefits, and a gun. Now tell me where my niggas at. Now tell me where my niggas at. Now tell me where my niggas at. Now tell me where. African people. African people. African people. Shut up. Rise up, overstand, stand your ground, own your land, serve all, love all, never sleep, never fall, meditate, eat right, pray first, then fight, but for truth, not for fame, not for glory, or the game. Now tell me where my niggas at. Now tell me where my niggas at. Now tell me where my niggas at. Now tell me where. African people, African people, African people, African people. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Listen, I can't really tell whether you guys are with us or not. Maybe you're questioning why, but me, as an African American here in Holland, standing on the stage screaming about African people. Well, you know, obviously, Vegas and I come from what is, deemed to be the richest nation in the world. But the reason why America's the richest nation in the world is because it was built for free, cheap labor, by African people. I heard of South Africa too. I even heard of the Afrikaner language and I heard where it's descended from. And so I know that some of the wealth here may also be connected to who? African people. When I think of the gold and diamonds that serve as a foundation of our economy, when I think of the coffee for our buzz and the chocolate for our fixations, when I think of the chips for our cell phones and the oil for our cars and the rubber for their tires, they have one continent in common. And that continent have a people in common, which in all actuality is the birthplace of all people. So we might as all well scream out in honor of them, in honor of us. And realizing that with the privilege of our being alive now comes a little bit of responsibility. And that responsibility can be achieved just by, from your heart, saying, African people, let me hear you. Come on, African people. A little louder, African people. One more time, African people. Yeah, shaka, shaka, shaka. Liberia, Iraq, dark brown, light black, South Africa, Mozambique, mud hut, concrete, AIDS-ridden, heart disease, strange fruit, southern trees, Sierra Leone, diamond mines, Cameroon, pipelines, Port-au-Prince, Salvador, civil rights, civil war, Zimbabwe, trench town, money making, Queens bound, BX, Shaolin, Uptown, Brooklyn, Upstate, Newburgh, unseen, unheard. Now tell me where my niggas at. Now tell me where my niggas at. Now tell me where my niggas at. Now tell me where. African people, African people, African people, African people. Hold up. Now fucking bring it on. Whoa. Thank you all very much. The name of the song is Black Stacy. My middle name is Stacy. This is a song that's basically about growing up with really dark skin around other people who also have very dark skin, but who say things like, "You're kind of cute to be so dark." You go, "Thank you, fuck you." Then you realize that what happens when you begin to teach young African people that they don't represent the ideal of beauty, then they begin the process of forgetting how to see beauty in themselves. And it spreads like wildfire, it spreads like colonization, it spreads like sweatshops, it spreads like AIDS and all those other man-made things. So, as an individual though, you kind of feel like, well, I gotta learn how to look back and not get angry at it. You say, well, I gotta learn how to make music out of my pain and grow from it and have fun and dance to it. Why not? Why the fuck not? Especially when you're passionate. So, this is a little song I wrote about me. I used to hump my pillow at night, the type of silent prayer to make myself prepare for the light. Me and my cousin do rank the girls between 1 and 10, and the highest number got to be my pillows for 10. Now I apologize to every high ranker, but you taught me how to dream, and so I also thank ya. I never had the courage to approach you in school. We joked around a lot, and I know you thought I dressed cool, but I was just covering up all the insecurities that came bubbling up. My complexion had me stuck in an emotional rut, like the time you played me and you played me yo Chuck. To say you're too black, man, I think I'm too black. But do you think I'm too black? I think I'm too black. I think I'm too black. I think I'm too black. A black, a black, a black, a black. Black Stacy, they call me Black Stacy. I never got to be myself, but to myself I always was. Black Stacy, I don't know what you're facing. I know what was it, got the truth, but all the world of crazy I was. Black Stacy, the preacher's so amazing. You got a lot and always got the things to set the party I was. Black Stacy, you know the world of crazy, but it's in. But I was just a kid. I used to use bleach and cream to manatee. Jay Walker walked into my dream. I dreamt of being white and complimented by you, but the owner shining black and that your light is my shoe. Now I apologize for bottling up all the little things I said that walked my head in my gut. Even though I always told you not to brag about the fact that your great-grandmother's raped by her slave master. Yeah, I became militant too, so it was never level. I was blacker than you. I turned you on to Malcolm X and Osada Shakur, and the 3/4 elephant goose at the fur. Had the hot top wave with the step on the side. Had the tooth in the ring, back top in the brow. I was shit, mango, these two, mango. I should watch Moscow, chicken and waffle. Black Stacy, you call me Black Stacy. I never got to be myself, but to myself I always was. Black Stacy, I told you not to piss it. I told you goose and buy the shoes, I thought you would have faced me. I was Black Stacy, the preacher's so amazing. Around the line and always got the best to set the party I was. Black Stacy, you thought you would have faced me, but it didn't. That's how I was just a kid. They say I'm too black. They say I'm too black. They say I'm too black. A black, a black, a black, a black. Stick up, I have stick up. Stick up, I have stick up. Now here's a little message for you. All your baller players got some insecurities too that you can cover up, bling it up, cash it and cha-ching it up. Hope no one will bring it up, lock it down and string it up. Or you can share your essence with us, cause everything about you couldn't be rugged and rough. And even though you told a Glock and you're hot in the street, if you didn't share your heart, will not head to its beat. And you should do that, and nothing else to prove that. A player like you, I keep it honest and true. Don't need to go to both motherfucker, that's what I do. We got no right to take the son of God, that's all we can do. And you can go and pick and bossy and the rest of your crew. And why the addict, get the addicts and the industry too. I plan to have a whole moment by the time that I'm through. The loaded guns was all they had in some. to Compton, ain't from no prison yard. Ain't got no guns or weapons, no nigga, I ain't hard. I'd rather help them fight you, I'd rather hug them swing. I know where diamonds come from, and ain't about to play. Ain't no fancy car, I can't afford my brand. Ain't even got my own stars because I'm busy saying. But I ain't got no bullets, and I ain't bulletproof. And you can take it aim, but you can't get it true. And you know I'm tired of news, so we ain't keep me loose. I'm keeping on the floor, but they're running through. And when I run it through, that's what you need to do. That's all that I got to your heart and hear it. I got a heartbeat produced by God, and yo, it sounds hard. Hey, I got a heartbeat produced by God, and yo, it sounds hard. I got a heartbeat produced by God, and yo, it sounds hard. You guys doing all right? Yeah! Are you sure? Is everybody just kind of there, like? I mean, I've never really played Amsterdam before, so I don't know if I should just like be expecting a stoned audience. Is that what it is? Is everybody just like? Is that it? Is this normal? Is this what rocking the house in Amsterdam looks like? I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, you guys are feeling it? Yeah. Ian, maybe we need a little more sound in the house. I don't know. Everybody just looks so comfortable. You know, maybe if we. Good God, is this what happens when everybody's middle class? Yeah, maybe we should just turn it up a little bit and we'll start again. The name of this song is Telegram. Hey! And you ain't rich, dog, you just got money, but you can't buy shit. Yo, and we go down here. Let's bring us down here. Telegram to hip hop. Yeah. Dear hip hop, stop. This shit has gone too far. Stop. Please see that turntables and mixer be turned to cool hurt. Stop. The ghettos are dancing off beat. Stop. The master of ceremonies have forgotten that they were once slaves and have neglected the occasion of the ceremony. Stop. Perhaps you should not have allowed them to use cordless microphones, for they have walked too far from the source and are emitting a lesser frequency. Stop. Please inform all interested parties that cash nor murder have been included to the list of elements. Stop. We are discontinuing our line of braggadocio in light of the current trend in realness. Stop. As an alternative, we will be confiscating weed supplies and replacing them with magic mushrooms in hopes of helping niggas see beyond the reality. Stop. Give my regards to Brooklyn. Hey, 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 I said these songs can't fuck with me and two thumbs out. Niggas think I look out, cause I'm trying to look out. Say hip off the wall, something is bigger than that. Say get on the wall, black is bigger than black. So where my enemies is at, girl, we all illegal. The system ignores us, it's already legal. And you ain't shit, dog, you just got money, but you can't buy shit. Oh, it's bigger than him. It's bigger than I said these thugs can't fuck with me. Purple, so weak, phone shell like a turtle. I walk the street like the line that I'm coming. But listen, he gets to me and starts yelling. I see two fingers, I see one cheek. I eat and shit, I sleep and dream. I walk the streets of London like you know what I mean. And turning right around like eating fish or beans. Just like that. Whoa, hold on. Quantized drum is allowed to work on magnitudes to calculate the ever-changing distance between rock and stardom. Whereas the velocity of spinning vinyl, cross-faded, spun backwards, and we believe at the same given moment of recorded history, yet at a different moment in time's continuum, has allowed history to catch up with the present. We do hereby declare reality unkept, rather changing the standards of dialogue. Statements such as, keep it real, essentially conquering anticipating modes of ultraviolence, inflict the psychologically or physically, when it's what we see as retroactive and not representative of the individually determined ends. Furthermore, as we turn it back to collective consciousness of this shit of being, and the lesson is to use dark matters in this secular manifestation. The role of men as his receptacle is being defined over the left things that we conceive of the consciousness and its close perspective. Motherfuckers better realize, now is the time to self-actualize. We have found evidence that hip hop 10 and 85 on the piano. When it seems like I'm only tabulated in scandal, but it seems that these words of his speed, if you're determining act with heightened consciousness. study show that I'm gonna give it all the change that means of the unchanging. Then we make a calculation. Both parallel the truth. Equate time and reason. Sun was season. I was thinking of it, making sense of it on. And it carries scholarship bases into the period. Personalizing the 90-year character, of course. And he's back. He checks mediocrity. Your current frequencies of understanding outweigh that to the you to understand. The current standard is equivalent of an adolescent. We figure reside in an instant throughout the changing body. With a fire, dysfunction of formative memory, and will not properly mature. I reside a battle song and crush fears. Light here in the interchangeable years of living in darkness. The role of darkness is not to be seen as or equated with ignorance with the unknown and mysteries of the unseen. Thus, in the name of Rosen, Johnson, Winston, Akhenaten, and Shedford, Radford, Helen, Lennon, Donald, Tommy, Marina, Skora, Lewis, Rowan, Whitman, Colton, Jacob, Colton, Mabufa, Gandhi, Braun, Therese, Tanaka, Mabufa, Romero, Joseph, Dan, Price, Dan, Hudson, Ava, Holiday, David, Coldway, Bulletin, Johnson, The Voice, Ross, Shakespeare, Ramonino, Ellington, Warner, Dave, Hathaway, Henry, Scoopy, Nicholson, Rickerton, Mary, Isis, Teresa, Edmund, Tesla, Glass, Ruby, Bellini, Michelle, Nostradamus, Nefertiti, Laurent, Shiva, Ganesha, Yanaya, Oshun, Oblatana, Ogun, Killing, poor little girls, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Heather, Pico, Marty, Natalie, Cosby, Shakur, those who burn, those to the flame, and the countless unnamed. We claim the present as the present, as the hereafter. We are unraveling our navels that we may ingest the sun. We are not afraid of the darkness. We trust that the moon shall guide us. We are determining the future at this very moment. We know that the heart is a philosopher's stone. Our music is our alchemy. We stand as the manifested equivalent of 3 buckets of water and a handful of minerals, thus realizing that those very buckets turned upside down supply the percussive factor of forever. If you must count to keep the beat, then count. Find your mantra and awaken your subconscious. Carve your circles counterclockwise. Use your cipher to decipher coded language, man-made laws. Climb waterfalls and trees, commune with nature, snakes and bees. Let your children name themselves and claim themselves as the new day. For today, we are determined to be the channelers of these changing frequencies into songs, paintings, writings, dance, drama, photography, carpentry, crafts, love, and love. We enlist every instrument, acoustic, electronic, every so-called gender, race, sexual preference, every person as beings of sound, to acknowledge the responsibility to uplift the consciousness of the entire fucking world. Any utterance on the aim will be displayed, will be made to rappers' slaves. The song is Ripple. Hey, hey, it's so quiet on stage. Hey, 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 hey. I say hip-hop so I wasn't nobody was up. It's not enough, you don't make it with me and the background. It's not done, it's not been drunk, there's nothing there on my mind. The time my life, every accidental's of mine. What a wrong, I think you're not clearing it all. When I come from the door, but something wrong there. Now there was a cry, I pulled out of it back and I thought we are the end of the day on the big boy. Now you can play all you wanna. Rock all you wanna. Rock all you wanna. Rock all you wanna. But I wanna show you what the stars are made of. I wanna show you the stars. So sometimes you'll be in my right up. Sometimes you'll be in my right up. Hey! Why wasn't the white boy? Why wasn't the black boy? No one look at no one. No one look at no one. Alone on the mountain, I'm running from the earth. Drifting beyond normal, see a gold piece, he got thirsty. Birth is here, birth is here. God versus fear, man versus fear. I dare not, I put my fingers like a blood. Falling to the metal bubble, victory blood. Change is inevitable, but I never not. Hey, 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 now you can break marijuana, black marijuana, black marijuana, black marijuana. But I wanna show you what the stars are made of. I wanna show you the stars. Cause I'm the dirty and I'm getting kill and I'm getting it's just. That's the dirty and I'm getting kill and I'm getting just. Now fuck that, everybody, hey, hey, hey. Hey, let me hear you. Come on. Everybody. Hey, I wanna show you what the stars are made of. I wanna show you what the stars are made of. I wanna show you what the stars are made of. I wanna show you the stars. The rest of the day ain't no real represent. Yo, man, I'm representing y'all. It's yours. The rest of the day ain't no real represent. Yo, man, I'm representing yours. In your Rolls Royce for your crash into a pendulum. I drive a yellow Volvo, 86 submarine. I drove it underwater, guided by my own IDs. Nothing's left. Witness the demolition of the West. The skies full of streets of sun setting in my chest. I'm a little kid, playing in my mother's chest. Let me just say something. We believe that as a people living in the United States, even with our president in town, it is our responsibility to resist the injustices done by our government in our names. To all the youth in the ghettos, suburbs, villages, townships, to all the kids who now know this song for free, but it means all the kids who don't know but high on dreams, all the kids watching see my killers on the streets, and all the kids that don't really want unless they're free. I hear you. Hey, to all the people in the sound of my voice. So here's the plan. The Ides of March are always at hand. And when the power-hungry strike, they strike the poorest of man. If you dare put up a fight, they'll come and fight for your land. And they'll call it liberation or salvation. A call to the youth. Your freedom ain't so free, it's just loose. But the power of your voice can redirect any truth. Shift and shape the world you want and keep your fears in a noose and let them dangle from a banner star-spangled. I'm willing and able to lift my dreams up out of their cradle, nurse and nurture my ideals to them much more than a fable. I can be all I can be and do much more than I'm paid to, and I won't be a slave to what authorities say do. My desire is to live within a nation on fire, where creative passions burn and raise the stakes ever higher, where no person is addicted to some twisted supplier who promotes a sort of freedom sold to the highest buyer. We demand a truth, naturally at one with the land, not a plant that photosynthesizes bombs on demand or a search for any weapon that we let fall from our hands. I got beats and a plan. I'ma do what I can, and what you do is question everything they say do. Every goal, ideal, or value they keep putting on you. If they ask you to believe it, question whether it's true. If they ask you to achieve, is it for them or for you? You're the one they're asking to go carry a gun. War ain't humanitarian, you're scaring me, son. Why not fight to feed the homeless, jobless, fight inflation? Why not fight for our own healthcare and our education? And instead, invest in that erasable ed, cause their twisted propaganda can't erase all the dead. And the pile of corpses, pyramid, on top of our heads. Oh well, whatever, never mind, said the shotgun to the head. The name of the song is Left to the Man. I want my money back. I got it drowning in your bed. You got me on my knees praying for everything you like. I ain't afraid of you. I'm just a victim of your fear. You power in your tower, praying that I disappear. I got another plan. We're back to rise to the stand. On the stage with the street. Don't need no mind to go to beat. And if you hear the song, if you ain't gentle, sing along. Take a song of this and try to tell you, living you now. I gotta listen to man. Waiting on the palm of my head. I'm gonna listen to my no project. We're living in heaven now. You wanna be somebody. Be somebody. Try to be somebody. I listen to man. Waiting on the palm of my head. I'm gonna listen to my no project. We're living in heaven now. Heaven now. I wouldn't stop you to think when I was sitting in my room. I jumped up on my bed and laid it on the floor. I didn't think that it would be a song that you would hear. But when I played it in my head, I made you reappear. I wrote a video for it, and the acted out in part. And then I take the preach round and take it to my heart. I take it to my heart, and then I take it to my heart. And then you pull away from me and tell my love apart. I'm gonna listen to man. Waiting on the palm of my head. I'm gonna listen to my no project. We're living in the mind. You wanna be somebody. Be somebody. Try to be somebody. I listen to man. Waiting on the palm of my head. I'm gonna listen to my no project. We're living in the mind. Author of wind and change, phantom of the opera, tenor of the octave range, fused volcanic lava, silent partner of the sun by festival of interest. Sunny times goes through the day and sings 100 winters. Darkness and no sun of time and waiting for laughter. Dolphins come to see and sky and now with their laughter. Monkeys have the time to teach and call out to the children. Little girl awakes from dreams, Elvis in the building. Down on the darkest cloud, accumulated teaching. That's what in the bird, into the born dimension. Silent in the force of time goes another line. All of them I take the finger, marching on the sign. I gotta listen to that. Written on the palm of my hand. I'm gonna listen to a no project. We're living heaven now. You wanna be somebody. Be somebody. Try to be somebody. I listen to that. Written on the palm of my hand. I'm gonna listen to a no project. We're living heaven now. Heaven now. months chose to forget. God's just a baby and her diaper is wet. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. Thank you. Come and take your bet in the ad-lib. Thank you. They put us on really early and supposedly there's something happening after. Before you pluck the strings of my mind, my life is orchestrated like on the symphony. Concentrated, niggas rated and waited. I'm birthday wishes belated. Blow out the candle. I wait in the darkness like a vandal. I summer when I'm set in the mirror. Ornamental fireplaces in the heart. Water places are art. Round the islands of the signs the most limited start. Sacrificing the daughter. He's a boy, your water. Trying to get better than the that no man ever told us. Truly after they told us. That's what it told us in water. Not to do the daughters. That's what it do when they told us. People know that they told us. You can vote when they told us. Now your niggas run about material possessions, my ideas are 3 years old. Like my daughter's niggas run the idols and your leader run the water. But I don't care from daughter. 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 They niggas run over that. In a past life, I'm the woodcarver's knife, the sharpest blade of a woodcutter, the eldest son of the chief's brother, a maker of drums. Please make the insides of both eyes to find the hollows where sound resides. All in the parts you did not use, to invoke the muse. Music of the ghettos, the cosmos, the negroes, the negros, overcomers of death, disciples of breath. Dissection of drum beats like Osiris bisect. Break beats into 14 pieces. Dissemble chaos, organize noise. Unpack of heartbeats to resurrect true B-boys. Be men. Let's rid the road of all vices. Age of Aquarius. Mother Nature's fucking furious. When you rap about being hardcore, be hardcore. What does that mean too hardcore? Metaphor, medicine, there's an angel healing. Why not rap about what you're feeling and not be felt? Feel with the cause you're smelled. Calling all tarot readers and sparrow feeders to cancel the apocalypse. Metaphorically speaking, metaphorically speaking. My man Davius Ben, aka Ad-Lib. Our Father, which art in St. Francis Hospital for hypertension. Our Father, which art in jumpsuits in prisons, federal detention. Our fathers, which art in dark bars and alleys, lethal injection. Our fathers, which art in denounce delusion, utmost confusion. Hallowed be thy, state your name for the record. Hallowed be thy, state your name for the record. Hallowed be thy, state your name for the record. Hallowed be thy, state my name. Solstice will I am, dear goddess. We made this great beat just for you, as an offering. Can you hear me now, dear goddess? We made this great beat just for you, as an offering. Can you feel me now, dear goddess? We made this great beat just for you, as an offering. Can you hear us now, dear goddess? We made this great beat just for you, as an offering. When I was young, I cried when I found out I couldn't have children. Soon after, I started wondering no one was nice to me. I meet it upstate New York. I learned to beatbox in my treehouse. Sounded good up there. Would you rather hear about guns and fear, a broken glass and a tenement? Should I rock to make you feel me now? Dear goddess, can you hear me now? Clear the way and prepare me now. Dear goddess, can you hear me now? Dear goddess, we made this great beat just for you, as an offering. Can't you feel us now? Dear goddess, we made this great beat just for you, as an offering. Won't you heal us now? Dear goddess, we made this great beat just for you, as an offering. Can't you feel us now? Dear goddess, we made this great beat just for you, as an offering. I'm supposed to be less of an MC, cause I never sold a key. I sold my homework, but these niggas was too busy hustling to do the dope work. Now I'm playing roundabout at the sit up tall bro, cause that cell phone jerk changed the topic. Damn, I'm so praying, I gotta stop it. I'm a father, dear goddess. I'm a father, dear goddess. I'm a father, dear goddess. Dear goddess, dear goddess, dear goddess, we made this great beat just for you, as an offering. Can't you hear us now? Dear goddess, we made this great beat just for you, as an offering. Won't you hear us now? Dear goddess, we made this great beat just for you, as an offering. Can't you feel us now? Dear goddess, we made this great beat just for you, as an offering. An offering. Is dying on the vine. How much must you wait before the ageless? Align yourself in the divine. Allow your inner stage to burn your ageless. As I find the testaments of time, there is no space for time within your mind. If you're looking for yourself, you'll find. thank you all for being here tonight. We're gonna end it on check out his CDs, wherever the CDs and DJs are. Time is money, money is time. So I keep 7 o'clock in the bank and gain interest in the hour of God. I'm saving to buy my freedom, God grant me wings, I'm to fly, not to fly. I soar to catch humans without wings, so I soar, and find trickle in the feathers of my wings. Flying hysterically over land numerically, I am 7 mountains higher than the valley of death, 7 dimensions deeper than dimensions of breath. The fiery sun of my passions evaporates the love lakes of my soul, clouds my thoughts and rains you into existence as I take flight on bolts of lightning, claiming chaos as my concubine and you as my me. I of the storm, you of the sea, we of the moon, land of the free. What have I done to deserve this? Am I happy? Happiness is a mediocre standard for a middle-class existence. I see through smiles that smell truth in the distance. Beyond one-dimensional smiles and laughter lies a hereafter, where tears that collide. You'd have to math it about a smile by a tear times fear equals mere truth. That simply dwells in the air, but that's case all I have to do is breathe and loves will follow. That's why drums are hollow, and I like drums. Drums are good, but I can't think straight. I lack the attention span to meditate. My attention spans galaxies. Here and now are immense. Seconds are secular, moments are mine. Self is illusion, music's divine. Noosed by the strings of Jimmy's guitar, I swing, purple hazed pendulum, hypnotizing the part of I that never dies. Look into my eyes, the windows of the solar traction, concomitant cornbread as cornmeal flies, hierarchy makes, and oil is the stolen blood of the earth, used to make cars run and kill the fish. Who me? I play scales, the scales of dead fish, of oil slick seas. My sister blows wind through the hollows of fallen trees, and we are the echoes of eternity, echoes of eternity, echoes of eternity. Maybe you heard of us. We do rebirths, revolts, and resurrections. We threw basement parties on pyramids. I left my tag on the wall. The beat would echo off the stone and solidify into the form of light bulbs, destined at heads of future generations. The reaching it up in the form of maybe you heard of us. If not, you must be trying to hear us, and in such cases we can't be heard. We remain in the darkness unseen. In the center of unpeeled bananas we exist, uncolored by perception, closed to the naked eye. 5 senses cannot sense the fact of our existence. That's the only fact. In fact, there are no facts. Facts me a fact, and now telegram a hologram, a telephone to the son of man, and tell him he is done. Leave a message on his answer machine telling him there are none. God and us are one times moon times star times sun. The factor is we, you remember me. I slung amethyst rocks on Saturn blocks like I caught up our earthling cops. They wanted me for their army or whatever. Picture me, I swirl like the wind, tempting tomorrow to be today, tiptoeing the fine line between everything and everything else. I am simply Saturn swirling sevens through sooth, the soul living air of air, and all else follows, reverberating the space inside of drum hollows, packaging bottles and shipped it tomorrow, then sold to the highest nigga. I swing from the tallest tree, lynched by the lowest branches of me, praying that my physical will set me free, cause I'm afraid that all else is vanity. Mere language is profanity. I'd rather hum or have my soul tattooed to my tongue and let the scriptures be sung in gibberish. Cause words be simple fish in my soul aquarium, and intellect can't swim. So I stopped combing my mind so my thoughts could lock. I'm tired of trying to understand. Perceptions are mangled, matted, and knotted anyway. Life is more than what meets the eye and eye. So elevate tied to the third, but even that shit seems absurd in your thoughts if you third. Isolated, no man is an island, but I often feel alone. So I find peace through through meditation. I program my heart to beat break beats and hum bass lines on exhalation. I burn 7-day candles that melt into 12-inch circles on my mantle and spin funk like myrrh. And I can fade worlds in and out with my mixing patterns, letting the earth spin as I blend in Saturn. Niggas be like spinning windmills, braiding hair, locking, popping, as the sonic force of the soul keeps the planets rocking. The beat don't stop when soulless matter flows into the cosmos trying to be stars. The beat don't stop when Earth sends out satellites to spy on Saturnites and control Mars. Us niggas got a peace treaty with Martians, and we be keeping them up to date through sacred gibberish like show enough, and it's on. The beat goes on, the beat goes on, the beat goes and I roam through the streets of downtown Venus, trying to auction off monuments of Osiris and severed penis, but they don't want no penis in Venus, for androgynous cosmology sets their spirits free, and they neither men nor women be, but they be down with the billion niggas who have yet to see that interplanetary truth is androgynous, and they be sending us shout-outs through shooting stars, and niggas be like, what up, and talking Mars, cause we are so large, regardless of how far we roam from home, the universe remains our center, like, I am no earthling. I drink moonshine on Mars and mistake meteors for stars, cause I can't hold my liquor, but I can hold my breath and ascend like wind to the black hole and play galaxophones on the fire escapes of your soul, blowing tunes through lunar wombs, impregnating stars, giving birth to suns that darken the skins that skin our drums, and we be beating infinity over sacred hums, spinning funk like myrrh until Jesus comes, and Jesus comes every time we drum, and the moon drips blood and eclipses the sun, and out of darkness comes a poof, and out of darkness comes a poof, and out of darkness comes a poof. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Many blessings to you all. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I don't know where Thabius is. Because we thought the show was over. Because we were told we had to get off at a certain time. So. Now we're on base. All right. So then, while we're waiting, I don't know if I should do another poem because I. Yeah. Is it all right? I wish I spoke Dutch. Alright, yeah, that's crazy. Actually, I will recite my next poem in Dutch. It's called Ik wil je klompen kussen. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I can do better than that. The sad part is I cannot. Alright, now here's a poem. Actually, what I'll do is I'll recite something from, I released a book in 2003 in the States called Set the Shotgun to the Head. And the book itself is one long poem that's written in the voice of a man that is sort of like the man that you might cross the street to avoid when you see him talking to himself. I characterize him as sort of like a modern day John the Baptist that's telling of the coming of a female Messiah that he has known intimately. And yes, female, yes, Messiah, and yes, intimately. And you know, what the book is, basically it just deconstructs, well, basically she is one in many. She is Kali, the Hindu goddess of destruction and creation. She is Oya, the Yoruba Orisha of death and rebirth, and she is the Holy Ghost, which is to say the woman restored to a rightful place in a holy trinity. You know, common sense would tell you that a holy trinity would be mother, father, child, not father, male, child, and ghost. That's just like, that was the original weapon of mass destruction that is the father of all the bullshit that we experience now in life, you know. So anyway, this poem is in the voice of this character that's been ravished by this kiss from this woman, this mythical woman who is actually every woman. Citizens, children of the night, Bearers of the day, torch, scorched and burned, burn not, the dam is broken, the curse is fled. Once muddied and still, the river runs red. All those ships that never sailed, the ones with their sea cocks open, that lie scuttled in their stalls today, I bring them back huge and intransitory, and let them sail forever, if ever their occurrence uncurrent, the wind cannot serve its truth's currency. Currently moon-marked and sun-sparked, unmarked bills will, I am certain I speak a new language, as is always the first sign of a new age. I'd begun to believe my blackened toads were on path to decay, but in truth they had begun the gradual process of crystallization. I am he who walks on wind-scorned feet with toenails of amethyst and rose quartz, my path now crystal clear. I am come to tell you she is here. It is not written. No pen-manned ship was ever cargoed with her character. Note, books are carefully folded forests, void of autumn, bound from the sun. Likewise, she made her residence on the outskirts of history, on the dark side of the moon, where the searchlight of the sun cannot spot her nor rot her. The seed of forbidden fruit, every tree has a hidden root, yet she has come to light. The swelling patchwork of vibrant dreams, and to think of the girlfriend I was tempted to break up with because she slept too much. I now know they nurtured her there. They slept in packs, dreamt in cycles, nursed her in shifts, and became her on rotation. Unnamed her every time she was named, that she would not be known even unto herself. Undressed her every time she was dressed, that she would not be recognized anyone other than herself. They blindfolded her and spun her in circles, that she would find her way here by no other means than her intuition. And she has come. I am a simple, disoriented man in her presence. I wear my loincloth over my eyes and ejaculate too soon. Forgive me, Father, if I have sinned. I prayed to you and cupped the wind, and in doing so barred her entry into a century, 100 years of solitude. I will now pray with my hands outstretched, with these psalms etched into my palms. Most beloved, I am certain of nothing more than your existence. 1,000 ants hung under a log may find themselves exposed. My childlike search for you, my cauliflower. I'm eternally destroyed by your love. No longer am I eligible for any worker's pension. My friends laugh at me and talk behind my back. They say that you've changed me, and I am. I'm like a survivor of the flood, walking through the streets, drenched with God, pray. It's so anticlimactic. I'm like a survivor of the flood, walking through the streets, drenched with God, surprised that all the drowned victims are still walking and talking. Maybe there's hope. I rush to each victim's side, sucking what I can of you out of your various incarnations, pumping their stomachs and filling them. To touch them is to touch you. To kiss them is to kiss you. My friends, love is an art form slightly removed from its element. Now one may ask, well, what does this mean? I respond, I've made it up, but it shall be from now on. From now on, cities will be built on one side of the street, so that soothsayers will have wilderness to wander and lovers space enough to contemplate a kiss. She kisses if she alone could forge the signature of the sun. I closed my eyes, although I never knew the difference. I stood before a brighter light, at lesser distance, and then a feeling, almost as if nothing were ever bound to be repeated ever again, as if history had been as masterfully created as the Great Pyramids, and to reconstruct or relive any given moment would have to stem from an understanding of how the pyramids were built from the top down. And if one could understand such majesty, one would also understand that pyramids are first made of flesh, and that kisses are portals. Our sacred breath shifting through hidden corrals and passageways. I will find my way to eternity within you. When I can feel you breathing into me, I, like a stone gargoyle atop some crumbling building, spring to life a resuscitated angel. I sweep through city streets, my wings outstretched, making mothers clutch their young and remember. And do you remember, dear wonder, has your history forsaken you? There are mysteries coded in song, chants sung round fires, all incantations calling forth this day. On this day, the drunks vomit in unison, though last night they drank from different cups. Children laugh and play play introducing their parents' invisible friends. A country girl smiles and 2 trees blossom out of season. Sea suns awaken, our mother has returned to wave us from uncertainty. Once tidal, twice born of wooden ships, thrice foamed to mother's hips. Mother ships grace 2 lips, a poet's garden. 2 for 5, the going fast, the future's bargain. That strange, I heard my name, the river's parting. Hurry up, things worry up, the sun is darkened. Rivers like oceans, oceans like answers, questions in cloud forms, raindrops and stanzas. To be or not to see or not to. She had eyes like 2 turntables, mixer in between. My dreams and reality blend in ancient themes. The basis of Isis, cross-faded to Ankh. The beat drops like a cliff, overlooking my heart. 6,000 feet above sea level, 3,300 bodies disassembled, the head bones connected to the cockpit, knee-jerk ass backwards, dancing slaves in a mosh pit, punk rock of Gibraltar, roll out, nothing's new, more blood dies from Mohawk, only this time it's you, and you never loved her for what she possessed, you powdered her face and came on her headdress, oil, slick feathers, putrid stench, waterbed, Mother Nature's a whore, said the shotgun to the head, and it smelt like teen spirit, angst-driven, insecure, a country in puberty, a country at war. I'm the American born of beats and blood, the concert of the sun unplugged. I'm the American born of beats and blood, the concert of the sun unplugged. I'm the American born of beats and blood, the concert of the sun unplugged. I'm the American born of beats and blood, the concert of the sun unplugged. Oh, say can you, 20,000 Negro leagues beneath the sea foam clouds laced with ink that stains when rains makes books of trees at once upon a dawn's early light, pawn bishop night, queen bishop night, may kings take kings hereafter, thereafter, the trickling sand demands that our decisions be timely. I'm the American born of beats and blood, the concert of the sun unplugged. Thank you all very much. Good night. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good night.